Do we want to talk on a topic, or do you want to just like
Well,
talk?
this is what we can start off.
Just like
We can
just,
start off with,
just
how's our week? What'd you do? What's going on lately? How you doing? And then at some point we can just catch into, well, today's
I'll start.
topic. Yeah,
What's been going on lately?
not much. You can hear me getting a Whopper.
Thomas is grabbing a Whopper.
Not like a Burger King Whopper, but,
Yeah. Little
little chocolate ball.
little candy things.
Yeah.
What's been going on? Work, school. Basically getting ghosted and not being in a relationship anymore. So it's pretty fun.
Mm. Like, I'm,
Shout
the only
out.
thing I got going on is I'm looking for a part-time job.
Yeah.
That's all.
I could give you one, but there's no spots to fill at my
That's
job.
true.
So
If you see any,
I've
let me
told
know.
you for years, if there's a spot that comes up, I got you. But there
Oh.
hasn't been one.
I mean, your company must be a good company to work for. No one's quitting.
Yeah. And I also don't get told when people like get fired and come
That's
back.
fair,
So I'll
that's
just come in one day and there'll be someone new and I'll be like, damn. I
Missed my chance.
yeah. Like, I don't really get told those things at work, so
I mean, I'm trying to find a part-time job where it's something that I can just do and not break my body.
Yeah.
I had a full-time job at Midas. Good people to work for, the people that I work for. But I'm 6'2", and the lifts in that
Damn.
garage, it's not that tall, bro.
I'm 5'11".
You sure?
Well, right now I'm 6 foot with my shoes on.
I have shrunk a little bit, but if I just
Mhm.
this is my posture is still pretty crappy.
Yeah.
But Midas was it was a good job, but I'm just too tall for it because when we would put a car in the air, even all the way up, I still couldn't stand straight up. So like my neck is like hanging to the right and stuff, and it's just not. It's painful.
Were you like sweating a lot in there too?
Yeah, but that didn't bother me. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get dirty and sweaty and stinky.
Yeah.
But the pain on my body at the end of the day, like everything I would want to do in the afternoon would just get shot down because my body would be
Mhm.
aching. It would ache. It would ache.
Yeah, I can understand that. There's nothing worse than being out mid-July, no clouds in the sky. It's like 90+ degrees outside in the summer, and you're just painting out in the summer,
Yeah.
and just sun's blazing on your back, and you're just in like some uncomfortable position literally on the concrete painting. So
Yeah.
that's what I was doing for like half the summer. So that was not fun.
Hey,
But I had the
you know.
willpower to just still go to the gym and then go home and fall asleep. So
You see, I'm not that strong yet.
it's okay.
Trying to work for it.
Planet Fitness is booming.
I like it. I really do like it actually.
Mhm.
It's a pretty good place. Yeah, but Planet Fitness, bro, it's affordable.
Yeah.
But two, it's like someone tries to say something and it's insulting, they get kicked out.
Yeah.
So people don't do that.
When I was there
in the
with
first
you,
place.
there was nobody there, and it was fine. So
I mean, I loved it though. I like Planet Fitness because it's I don't know.
except for the guy at the front desk, though, he was a little like
yeah. But I felt at home when I was there.
where I go health tracks. It's a lot of like I wouldn't say it's like a family, but you see the same people every day, so you can just grow a connection
Grow
with them.
connection with people.
So I'll just come in, I'll walk in the gym, and I'll see like the same group of people most of the time, and it'll be like cracking jokes when I see them and stuff.
Places like that you're talking about, health tracks, is pretty good though, because like you want to be able to make sure you can make friends there. You can feel like people are there to have your back, hold you accountable. Hey bro, hey man, your gains aren't up, bro. You were gonna add 10 pounds to your belt this week.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that.
You just got smoked.
I did. Oh, I was sitting up. I just got whacked back in my chair because the smoke hit me in the eyes.
There's this guy at my gym, Steve. Every single time he comes in, he'll always have a different dad joke. So that's just like it's a plus.
Yeah, the fire is dying down a little bit.
I think it'll be okay.
It'll be fine. Yeah, you're right.
Thomas, what are your thoughts on jeans?
Jeans?
Yeah.
Jeans are okay, but I don't really
Do you have any?
I do. I have 2 pairs of jeans, but
Mhm.
one of them really fits me well. But I don't know. They're just like they're not good working pants unless you're like a farmer.
Yeah.
Because like I can't really get down in them and stuff like that. So
I just
it's
got a
not-
few
it's not
pairs.
comfortable.
I got a few pairs, and I'm wearing one right now.
Those are jeans. What?
Yeah.
Turn your light on. Those look like sweatpants.
No,
No, they're jeans. I can see it.
They're jeans.
I have my light over here.
I think they have that like flexibility inside.
The flexible jeans are great. But if
Yeah.
you have like actual like tough denim jeans, you gotta beat them in. Like you gotta like.
Yeah. I think
Someone's
there's
cutting
Bigfoot.
wood.
I think it's Bigfoot.
It's Bigfoot's cry. See, now it's just smoke mostly coming from the fire, like around that edge. Yeah, for me, it's just I'm looking for a part-time job, trying to find something that I can do without hurting myself. And like I applied to Best Buy the other day, I'm gonna get back to them either tomorrow or Tuesday, because they were hiring a warehouse associate, and it's the one that's only 15 minutes away. It's the one that was right next to my job at Midas. That's where I bought half of my equipment. That's where I bought but I bought a lot of my equipment from, like my cameras and stuff. They're both from Best Buy. My tablet from Best Buy.
It's good quality.
It is good quality, dude. I really.
How
love
much
it.
did these cost?
So the mics are $100 each.
Okay.
The cables are $15 each. I bought 3 of them. I have another one in my room in case we get a third person that we can do. Like, I want to start off small and not blow my money.
Yeah.
But this was like $140. The Zoom Pod Track, not 140. I think I got it for sale for $100. But I think it's like original price $140.
Nice.
My tablet that I use to edit on, like everything, like I have everything on there to edit with. I have a subscription to another software, and then I actually have an editing software that I bought. That was $1,200, but it's I love it.
It should last you a few years though, so you don't. It's worth it.
It's funny because they came out with it's a Samsung Galaxy S9 Ultra,
Mm-hmm.
and they came out with that for the S10, the Galaxy S10.
Yeah.
So I could try that in and get $800 worth, but I'm not going to because I bought it like less than 6 months ago.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes.
That's what I mean. Oh my God, my eyes.
Dude, sit next to me.
Dude.
I bet the mics are gonna be.
I think the mic's a winner.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm moving the whole chair.
Just move the whole
I'm moving the whole bench. That's painful. You see, I want to, like those like propane fire pits that have rocks and like the flames come. I want to get one of those.
Yeah.
I saw one at Ocean State for like $250, but I need to wait. I need to be patient and get what I can when I can.
I think
not
if you want to make one,
to.
that's a fire pit, right? Right over
it's
there.
a big old fire burn pit, but we can't do it now because, of course, Connecticut recently had not recently, is under a fire watch. It's very unhumid.
There were some fires in Berlin a few days
I
ago,
know,
right?
There was one at one of the mountains over there.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wasn't Ragged Mountain, which it wasn't, so I was happy. I'm like,
That's where we were.
that was a beautiful view, dude.
Yeah.
So I want to try to get, for my cameras, I want to get a gimbal, like one of those Steadicam gimbals, so that when we're walking, it looks a little more professional.
Yeah.
But then I want to get that drone so I can, send it up in the air.
Do you hear that?
The one I want to get, you don't need an FAA certification because it's 249 grams.
You ever watched The Outdoor Boys?
Oh yeah, dude. I watched them, a while ago.
Pretty cool.
I'm saying, I don't know why I say it like that, but I was watching them. I binge watched him for like 2 days, like a month ago.
His latest video is awesome.
Dude,
The Marines.
He makes me want to do what he does.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be able to go out there and do that.
I watched that video, and I went upstairs, and my parents was like, "Guys, I want to join the Marines." They're like, "No, that's not happening."
I mean, I seriously, I have 2 friends in the Marines.
Yeah, I got a few friends too in there. Nice.
I've
heard nice things, but I've also heard bad things. So
most of us don't want to put our lives in the line right now because I understand times seem very risque because the world's not doing so well. But seriously, like I wish the world just wasn't so scary right now. Like I'm not saying it's scary to the point where I'm like every day I'm scared I'm gonna die. It's just I got that thought in my head. It's like, well, if I were to join the military, at some point in the near future, it seems like I would be deployed or something like that.
I mean, I'm not even in the military, but if I'm gonna get drafted, I mean,
they don't know. They say it doesn't
scary.
exist right now. Yes, it doesn't really exist right now. But when you turn 18, don't you sign up for the draft?
I think it's like a mandatory thing. I thought, right?
That's what I thought too.
Like if you're born a male, then you're in the lottery, right?
You're in the lottery. Kids born from this year to this year, you are being drafted. Yeah.
And I'm a prom candidate too.
You're pretty fit for one. Me, they'll be like, well, what can you do? I can control a joystick. Good. Drone pilot.
Yeah, exactly.
Sit
That's
back.
your job. Or just be on a computer telling people where to bomb.
Controlling my own drone, bombing things.
Yeah.
But imagine that you're at a desk, controlling a joystick on a little monitor, and you blow something up, and boom, you just killed. In real life, you killed 12 people.
Yeah. Or you just gunned down a full village.
Like I just feel like that would just be.
And they didn't even see you.
Yeah. Like I feel like that would just be sickening to the stomach, to be honest.
Well,
like, Chris, I don't
it
think
depends on who those people that you killed were.
No, that's true. If they were terrorists.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. They're terrorists.
It's a nice start to the podcast. Yeah. So what do you think? Outdoor podcast?
I'm thinking not the outdoor podcast. That's just so basic and bland.
I'm gonna take out my phone and I'm gonna Google outdoor podcast and I'm gonna see what comes up.
See what pops up.
I don't see any names. I mean, the Outdoor Boys are coming up. But that's about it.
No, it's not bad.
So we might have a I have to look on Spotify and then go on this podcast list. That will be a lot easier to find.
That's true.
YouTube's not the best for that.
Honestly, if it's not a name for a podcast, it seems like a good option, but it seems so basic and straightforward.
Yeah. We can just do like 2 dudes chilling outside.
Well, if we could...
Like some like really long name.
We don't know if we're going to add more people. Like,
Yeah.
I would love if Logan could do it more often, but again, he's going to school.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to force somebody to do something that they don't have time for.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be really cool if we had like an episode, because depending on our friends, they
Yeah.
might not be able to come every week.
Yeah, but
Or
like,
have
we
someone
could
else new every week.
flip-flop our friends. Like, Donovan could come one week. But
He's not
that'd
gonna,
be interesting.
We would have to get him with someone else because he's not going to willingly come by
Well,
himself.
he can't drive either, does
I know.
he? So he has to be relied on by somebody.
Donovan, I know you're listening. Get your driver's license.
Yeah, buddy, come on. We love you, bro. We need you to. We just need you to step up the game. How old? He's 18 now.
I think he's 17.
17. I'll give him till
my
he's 18.
permit
I'll
at
give him more
16.
time. But no, Daniel though. I would love to have Daniel on one
Yeah, we
week.
had Daniel on.
Flip flop with Logan.
Imagine we had everyone on though.
If we got
All the time.
everyone on, that would be
the-
nice.
We're trying to say here is the dream is we had everyone on all the time and we just have like a campfire chat.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. That's the goal. But right now we're baby level. We're trying to get up there.
Side goal, upgrade the setup, dude. Like the
Yeah.
microphones we're holding in our hands right now. What I want to do is I want to get like standing tripods. They come over
Mm-hmm.
and like they lean in front of your face, so that
Yep.
we don't gotta hold these. Probably like 3, 4, 5, 3-pound mics, 2-pound mics. They're quite heavy. They're hefty.
It's a few pounds.
Yeah.
It's like a $5.
But also like upgrade the setup, get better lighting. Like this episode, there's no video because I lost my adapter from SD card, so I'm an idiot. I only have one. I'm supposed to have 2. But to paint a picture what the setup looks like, you might see in the next episode. It's a canopy. It's a nice canopy too. There's a circle fire pit right under the middle, and it's a girl gazebo. So it has like one of those like vents at the top. And I'm sitting on one of those mesh like outdoor chairs. That campfire is whistling. You hear it? It's crying.
I actually don't know how to whistle.
Really? You don't know how to
I
whistle?
don't know how to whistle. I think like everyone in my family knows how to, but I just don't.
I can whistle when my mouth isn't dry. Got the heartburn a little bit. That ground beef really be making my
Man down on the
man
set.
down over here.
Man down on the set.
But yeah, for the rest of the picture, we're under like a nice canopy. It's a 10 by 12. We're just sitting on some chairs, sitting out here in the fall, night.
It's like 40 degrees out.
Yeah, we have a light facing like on our side. Not really directly at us, so we're not getting blinded, but it's enough light to like.
It's
see
like one
where
of those
we're
lights
going.
that like you'd see at like a model use.
Yeah, it's a softbox light, so it's just lights up the area a little bit.
We are definitely not models.
We are not. Oh no, I'm definitely not, bro.
I'm probably not either.
No girls ever looked at me like I am one.
Maybe
You?
maybe at Planet Fitness.
Hey man, I don't think so.
Ooh, okay. Settle down.
Pipe it down. All right, fine.
You say if any girls are looking at me like a model?
I feel like some girls do actually.
She's probably not going to hear this ever, but this one girl,
Do you hear those coyotes?
well, that's a dog.
It's in the middle of the woods. Those are coyotes.
You sure there's no homes over there?
No, because the homes go that direction. They go like a diagonal from that house. Like you can't see it, guys. But I'm kind of in the woods, and I'm
I
hearing.
guess we got coyotes in the back.
Yeah. Over there. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe somebody's dog's in their backyard.
Maybe there's a dog
and
fighting the
It
coyotes.
sounds like it's coming from the woods.
Coyote and dog attack.
But it was multiple like howls.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one.
Might be a pack.
Could be.
If this is the only episode, then we're dead. we got
We
attacked.
got ravaged by a pack of coyotes,
Yeah.
just mauled to death. My mom's gonna come out here and find us both
Yep.
torn apart.
Oh well.
But I'm pretty sure me and you could fend off some coyotes.
Yeah.
I'll kick them in the throat. This sounds mean, but
Yeah, we're good.
look, if an animal's attacking you, defend yourself, all right?
Yesterday, I actually had like a little dog. I was at a Halloween party over at a friend's house, and a little dog jumped
Like
on
a
me.
chihuahua size or like a
It's like a little, I don't even know the breed, but
like
it's just
pug?
imagine it's like your dog size, but it's just very fluffy. But it wasn't your actual
like
dog.
Pom pom.
Yeah, and it just jumped on me and attacked me, so I handled that pretty well. So I'm thinking if a wolf comes here, or I mean a
A
coyote,
wolf.
if a coyote comes here, that's light work.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. It's too easy for me.
I mean, I've had ankle biters bite my ankle before. It's just like you shake them off. They're
I mean,
small.
your dog's also bitten me too. So.
My dog's bitten all my friends, dude.
And he's also humped my leg.
But yeah, he's done some bad
Yeah.
things, dude. He said some foul things.
Yep. He's always planking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Viewers can guess what kind of dog it is off of that.
I'll let you guess. I mean, you guys think I've told you about him, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. No, I don't think so.
What were we talking about?
What? Yeah,
oh yeah.
I forgot.
But I was talking about like some girl.
You
I forget
said,
what she said
you
though.
asked if your girl, like, if this girl ever hears this message from you.
Oh. About like seeing me like a model.
Yeah.
This girl that I, like just didn't work out with. She said like, you know, we can still be friends and whatnot. He's like, my friends love your impressive body. So I was like,
Whoa.
we trying to set me up with your friends or like what's going on?
Hey, maybe they are. Maybe they are. But as your loyal friend, I'm impressed. You're
Okay.
kind of,
Thank you.
you know, just.
You've made a lot of progress too, which I am impressed about.
I have made. Dude,
No
I've
glazing.
made
This
progress.
is full, proud hype for my boy.
This is not like I am impressed with you, dude. You
Thanks,
are
man.
you worked for it. Ignore that car. Probably an Audi. How do you pronounce it? Audi?
Speaking of Audis, when I was driving here, I was behind an Audi SUV. I don't know what model, design, whatever. She had her high beams on the whole time and just didn't turn them off for people coming the other way.
I hate, dude. People do that. It's just so stupid.
So I was just gonna.
'Cause sometimes like you're driving that direction, you're driving opposite direction of them. And
Yeah.
their high beams are just blaring
You
you,
just
in the
can't
eyes.
see a thing.
You can't see anything, and like you're driving the edge of the road, and that's you know, you hit a dog or something.
Yeah.
Not a dog, but you hit like maybe a wild animal.
If I'm ever in that scenario where I can't see, sometimes it's not even high beams. It's just the regular headlights are blinding me.
Those.
I just look at the white line to the side of the road and I just follow it.
That's what my family tells me to do. Just look at the white line to the right of the road. This smoke really loves whacking me in the face.
I remember, Thomas, remember that time we were at Chili's with Daniel and Logan?
Yeah.
It was raining that night, right?
I have
Or
that
something
picture. I have a picture of me and you in the bathroom.
You had a mullet?
I
Yeah.
had a mullet.
I think it was raining that night, like on the way home at least, and I was getting blinded. And I just was with Logan. I was like, hey, like, we might die right now. I'm getting blinded every single time a car comes by. I'm just getting blinded. So I was just hugging the white line, just following it. It's like, oh, flashbang, driving normally, flashbang, driving normally.
I don't get how it's not illegal for companies to have like maybe they do have set limits on their headlights, but like it's just me. Like headlights from like my car's age to like the 2000s, they're pretty okay. You know, you don't get blinded by them as you drive by. But nowadays, like the Ford Explorers and the Chevys, when they have their headlight, like their regular headlights on, it's like you get flashed.
Yeah.
You're getting flashbang. But yeah, if today is supposed to be about like nightmares and stuff that we had, like dreams, bad dreams, or sometimes even good dreams. You know, it doesn't really matter, just dreams and nightmares. And what's how have they affected us?
When it comes to dreams and nightmares, it's part of like your subconscious. And I'm not an expert, but I mean, I've always had nightmares, but I wouldn't say I remember many. I mean, as a kid, I would definitely have like, there's only one instance, okay, that I really remembered that had like a bad dream or something happened, and I woke up and I started crying to my mom. I think I was like, I would guess around 3 or 4, and I didn't know anything about life in general, but I just knew that guns were bad. That was I just knew guns were bad.
There's a 50. It's like 25% good, and 75% of having a gun. I guess you can scare people.
And I just had a dream about a gun, and I woke up. The viewers can't see this, but this is real, Thomas. I woke up and I was like, Mom, I was just crying. I was crying. I did this with my finger, I made like a finger gun. I was like, Mom, and I was just crying.
Like,
so much. I don't know why.
Mom, look at my hand. Look at my hand. And yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, nightmares? Freaking, I've had a few. Like, you ever have like sleep paralysis or like a faint dream? Where it's like your image.
Sleep paralysis. I have a story for you.
Ooh, hit me.
So, this was, I want to say last Thanksgiving. I don't drink a lot. Like, I don't drink alcohol really in general, so I don't drink any like beer, wine, nothing. And I was playing. I remember this very clearly. I was playing Overwatch with Logan.
Really?
I was
Overwatch?
playing Overwatch, and I don't know how many glasses of wine I drank, but I wasn't really supervised. I was just down in my basement playing Overwatch, just drinking wine. And
Down to Mama Stash.
I
Like, was it just like,
they didn't care. Like it's just because I was at home. Like I'm not gonna go out driving,
oh yeah,
so I'm
it
not
does
gonna
make
hurt
sense.
anybody. The only person I'm gonna hurt is possibly myself.
Probably.
So I just drank. I don't know how much wine I had, but I imagine it wasn't actually that much. But because it was just enough, and I wasn't used to it, that it had some effect on my body. So I went to sleep, and during my sleep, I just had like this. I knew I knew what was happening was a dream,
Yeah.
but I had like this dream that some guy was like, there was this guy on top of me, like choking me, and I was trying to like survive. I was trying to get up. I was trying to like fight this guy, but I knew it was a dream. So in my like dream, I'm like trying to get up, but like I'm like awake in the head though. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
not real. Like I'm just in my bed, but I'm like trying to get up and fight, and I literally can't move.
Oh yeah.
And then I become awake, and I'm still like I'm looking up at my ceiling, and I literally can't move. Like I was paralyzed for like maybe a second, but I was trying to like move my body, and I physically could not. Like it startled me in my dream that I was getting choked, I was getting suffocated, and I wake up and I literally cannot move, and I blame it on the wine.
Well, I mean, look,
So-
it's possible it could be from the wine, but I mean,
Yeah.
I've had the sleep paralysis plenty of times. I've never had experience that like that exactly, but I have a couple I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Mhm.
One of the most recent ones is like I'm not sure what sleep paralysis, but it was like I was dreaming of where I was sleeping from my POV, and in my like in this faint dream I was in, I'm laying on the couch, and there in front of the couch, 5 feet to the right, there is the back door. Now I was faintly dreaming that the back door was open, and here comes inside this like thing, like it's like 4 feet. It's like ET size, like
Oh my gosh.
3 feet tall. It's like it was like ET covered in his like tarp, whatever, like his little white sheet.
Yeah.
That thing comes through the back door, and scattles like waddles by,
Yeah.
and at this point I couldn't tell I was dreaming. Like I thought because it was from my POV. But it didn't feel like like sleep paralysis, but it didn't feel like a full dream either.
Mhm.
And it waddles by, and I'm just like, like I couldn't move, of course, but it was kind of like sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
And I'm like in my head, I'm like, yo, you're not supposed to be in here. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I'm like trying to like scream, like shout. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like by that point, I'm like, I know what it is.
Mhm.
So I just shut my eyes and I really try to go back to bed. And then like, you ever struggle to wake up from sleep paralysis? I don't know if you ever
No,
done that?
it was just that one instance for me where I couldn't like
Really?
move my body for a few seconds. Yeah.
Dude, I'm struggling to wake up here, and I'm like, like I'm opening my eyes, and I'm just like, my head's dropping back to sleep. It's like,
Mm.
it's like back and forth.
Yeah.
Most of the times when I have sleep paralysis, it's kind of like this. Like at the end of it, when I'm trying to wake up, like I struggle to wake up to actually get out of it. So I'm kind of shivering now because it's a little chilly. So if my voice is like stuttery, it's because it's a little cold out here. Our fire's dying down.
Do you remember the tire swings at Emmanuel?
Oh, dude, I do.
You might have had a similar experience since we both were on those for years,
Yeah.
where I would, in the middle of my dreams, or just in the middle of my sleep, I would wake up because I would, like, imagine myself on the tire swing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd feel myself, like, rocking in my own bed, but, like, nothing's happening, but I'm imagining myself on the swing, like, in my dream, and I just start, like, rocking, and it just wake me up because I feel like I'm actually rocking, but I'm just
Yeah.
laying in bed, like, nothing's actually happening. So that happened a few times as a kid, where I'd wake up startled, like, what's going on? But I'm really just laying there, but I feel like I'm rocking, or I'm like going in crazy circles on the swing, because
I
like
feel
someone's
like-
trying to flip me up.
For one of my other sleep paralysis stories, though, it's like, it makes no sense. But for one of my other stories, it's also taking place on the couch. If you don't realize, my couch is pretty good and comfy. I like to sleep on it.
It is.
So I'm sleeping on it one time, and again, it's at the back door. But in my sleep paralysis, so look, I don't know. This was a special case because I'm laying on the couch, and I'm laying on my right arm. My right arm is out, hanging off the couch, and I have a view of the back door from my eyes. All right. So I'm in sleep paralysis, and I kind of wake up, and I see this thing at the back door with his hand on the window and his face right up against it, looking inside. So in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, there's like a random person at the back door, some stranger at the back door. That was so terrifying to me. Somehow I managed to move my arm up onto myself, and I don't know how it happened, but
It's a
so
subconscious, dude.
I just tried to like keep my eyes closed and keep the guy out of my sight. And I tried to I felt like I could realize I wasn't moving, but I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, I can't move, but how did I end up moving my arm?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to go back to bed and wake up. And when it's like those struggling to wake up things. I finally wake up, and I get up, and there's like this like stake for marking where your driveway is for the plow guy. There's one of those next to the couch. It's not one of the wooden ones, but it's like a green plastic one. And I end up waking up, and I'm like, before I even move, I'm strategizing. Okay, there's somebody at the back door. How am I gonna do this? What's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? What's gonna happen? Like I'm panicking,
Yeah.
dude. So I finally come up with something. And my plan was to grab the stake, get up, and just make noise, and ma ma ma. That is what I did.
Mm.
I did exactly that.
When you
But
woke up?
when I woke up, yeah.
Okay.
But when I woke up and I actually ended up doing that, the guy wasn't there anymore.
Yeah.
So I ran to Nick's room, okay?
Yeah.
I went to Nick's room.
Yep.
And I'm like, Nick, there's somebody else on the back porch. He gets up and he goes out there to check for me. But I was like 16, even though I'm 18. I'm 19 now, even though I was 16.
Happy birthday, Thomas, in the
Thank
chat.
you. It was only a few days ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, what are you gonna get me? Ooh.
I totally forgot,
I know you probably you did.
but then I remembered.
Yeah.
No one told me about it. I remembered
Buy me some
on my.
pants.
I remembered on my own will. Thomas, what size pants are you?
44.
All right, listeners, 44. Let's get it. I've been trying to upgrade my style a little bit. That's why I got jeans.
Well, dude,
I get flannels, too.
You know what I looked like when I was 16? Horrible, no style. I looked like crap. But now I actually have some look.
Remember you were rocking, it was at Chili's a different time, where you had like the pants and then you had the shorts over the pants.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. The
you were
black
racing.
sweatpants and
You were racing
the big
Donovan and
shorts.
Nick.
You remember we went to go eat at I'm trying to think what's it called. Wings Over.
Wings over Bristol.
Yeah, in Bristol. We went there. This was like 3 years ago now.
That's
So,
probably 22.
We were out there, and I threw up. But you have a picture in the background.
Yeah.
You have a picture of me. You see Hobby Lobby, but I'm standing there hunched over. With my
You were
mullet.
not feeling good.
You have that photo somewhere. You
Oh,
should,
I definitely have
you
it.
should really get
It's in my favorited, on my like photo albums, whatever.
Before you leave, you got to show me your photos of me and stuff.
That's a lot of them are on my iPad, and I don't have my iPad. And also, like, that's like half of them because I got a new iPad.
Oh, really?
A lot of them are on my old one, and my old one's broken. So I lost a lot, but a lot of them still remain. So that's okay.
That's good, though. That's good. Well,
These
I gotta
pictures
ask
go
all
back
you guys to, like,
far.
summon up photos of me. I
Yeah.
gotta see how it used to be. Dude, memories like that, though, make my stomach, like, butterflies,
Make you
man.
want to throw up in front of Hobby Lobby again.
No, I'm gonna go do that again. Throw up on the Hobby Lobby parking lot. Make myself sick, dude. So, my friends from my high school, two of them I still, more than two, but two of them we go out a lot, and we like to just hang out. We're good friends,
That's good.
and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings when they had their like bottomless wing sale.
Was
And
that
so-
that's on Thursday, right? Is that a Thursday thing?
It was like it was a Monday or a Wednesday
Oh, okay.
thing. Every Monday and Wednesday, bottomless wings for like $20. And so we set a bet and a challenge to see who could eat more wings.
Oh, gosh.
These were boneless wings. These were just like popcorn chicken from like it was popcorn chicken basically.
Mhm.
And we put about what $10 bet. If we had more money, it would probably been on like 50. But we did like a $10 bet. I'm like, not sure. Did we actually bet something? I can't remember. We were going to plan it. Either we were going to plan a bet or we did. I can't exactly remember because it was like 3 months ago, 2 months ago. This was a bit ago. Not long ago, but it was a bit ago. And I got like every tray they gave you like 5 or 6 like wings.
Mhm.
The first one was like, there's like what, 15 or whatever. I don't remember. There was quite a bit on the first one, but every one after that there was like 5 or 6. So the first one I smashed down pretty easy. Then I smashed down like 2 others, so I maybe ate like 20, 25 wings. My friend Adam was able to smash down like 30.
Damn.
And we go out to the car in the parking lot, and I just start vomiting out the driver door.
Yeah.
So I vomit I open my door and I vomit, and they're just like, yo, because they haven't gotten out of the car yet. They're coming out.
Yep.
And they hear me doing that, and they come around the car. My friend Adam has a video of it, if he saved it, if I remember. Either that or I can go on my Snapchat thing in our chats, I could probably find it. But yeah, I'm just vomiting, and he records the vomit in the video. It's just kind of funny. But dude, seriously.
I think I've mastered like the way to not throw up.
No?
Like, when I know I'm gonna throw up, my mouth gets all watery. Like
Yeah.
water comes back up, and I just swallow nonstop for like every other second. I'm just swallowing. I'm just swallowing forever until like the feeling goes away. Which that might be like bad, because like it might actually be a good thing to throw up when I need to throw up.
Dude, did you hear McDonald's a McDonald's quarter pounder killed somebody?
Were they like
No.
90 pounds or something?
So what happened? I think the McDonald's had a listeria outbreak through their quarter pounders or whatever. So it was some outbreak of something. I think it was listeria, and it killed somebody, and it sent others to the hospital.
Damn.
But it's not as bad as the Boar's Head thing, dude. Oh my goodness. Boar's Head should be shut down.
I heard about.
How many people died?
I heard some. I didn't look into it, but one of my teachers was actually talking to class.
Quite a bit
about
of people died from the Boar's Head meat. The I don't know what it's called. It's one of the.
Was it like raw or something? Like what was going on?
It was cooked, but I don't. I think it was stuff that came from this particular plant. And this particular plant was disgusting. They found animal blood or something like that on the floor. They found rat feces and carcasses on the floor.
Yeah.
And they closed that plant down.
That's for sure an OSHA violation.
Very.
That's at least 10K.
Oh, dude, more than that. Way more than 10K.
You know that if you have.
But they shut down the whole plant. You hear that?
If you have a wooden pallet that's not horizontal, that's like on the ground, if like let's say no one's there in the shop, let's just say you're at a shop,
Yeah.
and it's like you close it down, and there's nobody around, and you have a wooden pallet. I think maybe plastic pallets too. Maybe this goes with, but there's a wooden pallet that's like even diagonal up on a wall, or that's just vertically standing up.
Yeah.
It's $10,000. Because if it falls down and hurts somebody, you know. One of my coworkers, he turned a corner and there was a pallet that was leaning against the wall, and he cut himself. If an OSHA person was there,
You would have gotten in trouble.
$10,000 because, God forbid, a wooden pallet that you're probably taller than falls and cuts somebody. But yeah, it's.
I mean, I can understand.
It's
You
a
want to
thing.
make sure there's a reason why there's OSHA. You know,
Yeah.
I understand.
For the Boar's Head reason.
Very.
But we get notified before they come in, so we can like almost
You
prepare.
can clean up your act before they
We
get
can
there.
like prepare ourselves to be perfect
can
for
lie.
a day. Yeah.
You can hide the evidence.
Like I just got to be perfect for one shift, and like everyone does their job, and nobody gets fined.
You hear those birds? Those birds or something back there?
That's the fire.
Oh. Well, that sounds weird. Cause I have my headphone halfway
It's
on
like
my
wind.
right ear. I couldn't tell it was a
It
fire.
almost sounds like wind is going underneath the log.
It's like whistling. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, one of my good dreams are the dreams where it's like you're with the person you wish you could be with. Those are the dreams I love, man.
Bro.
Those hit.
Damn.
They hit
You
hard.
know, I think a week ago I had a dream about a girl I used to talk to, just
Mhm.
out of the blue. Like I haven't even spoken to her in months, and she just randomly popped up in my dream. I'm not gonna disclose what happened in the dream, but she just popped up, and I was like, when I woke up and I was fully conscious, I knew who was in my dream. I knew it was her, and yeah,
I feel that. You know, the girl that I like,
shout out her.
I had her in my dream one time, but it was like one of the she was like acting weird to me. Like she was like she. This is
giving
how
you
this.
mixed
It's
signals?
probably because it's a real thing in my dream. Like my real life. That this is how I think she sees me. She thinks I'm awkward and weird and uncomfortable. So it's like. In
Maybe that's how
dream-
you see yourself.
Well, yes, but in my dream, I'm trying to get closer to her because I want her to understand the real me. Because I don't know if I told you this, Luke, but she had a real bad first impression of me. Like my first impression with her was awful.
Is it the girl that you showed me, like the picture of?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And I had a awful, very awful first impression, and I continued to make it more awful because I am not that smart. And one time she appeared in my dream, and she was just acting the same way that she was acting the way that I think she would act if I were near her.
You gotta say that for another episode.
I'm gonna save that
the
the
female
full details
talk.
for more in another episode.
Yeah.
But
Like,
seriously,
I think maybe an episode in the future you have to do about just like relationships and
yeah, love interest, relationships, and
just
you know,
just
heartbreaks.
relationships in general. Yeah, ups and downs, in betweens.
That's right.
That's a good topic. I'm sure the viewers, because I mean, who doesn't want to listen? Especially, I know for sure females love to just hear about that. Like they love hearing about drama and stuff.
Yeah. You know when a girl knows, like, you ever think a girl knows that she's pretty? But there's other
Of
times where it's
course.
like
They know.
you know a girl knows she is pretty because
Yes.
she gets asked out a lot and she gets talked to a lot and she shoots down several people.
And depending on the friend group, a lot of girls like hype women. They just look like they're around them all the time. Their friends are they're
Yeah.
hype women. You're so pretty.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I had a thing in my head, a thought in my head. You ever go through a girl's like I unfriended all the girls that I was friends with, not really friends with in high school, but I followed them in high school, my other classmates in my grade. You'd go to their profiles and you look at their comments. It's all the other girls. I love you. You're so pretty.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. Which, the boys do the same thing. They just do it a little
Yeah.
differently. It's nice that people have friends that are gonna be there and do that for them.
Yeah.
But it goes to prove to you that like girls always hype each other up. You ever have a dream about your your grandparents still alive or no?
My grandparents on my dad's side are alive.
You ever have a dream about your mom's parents, like your grandparents on that side? Like you dream about somebody that is gone. It's like you see them in your dream, and it's like they're gone, but it's like I said that a lot. I said that.
I wouldn't be
several times.
surprised if I have one in the near future.
Yeah.
Because I do think about people that are dead or that I haven't met. Like my parents will tell me about their grandparents and stuff that I've never met, but I like think about them. I've seen pictures of them, so I have an image in my head. But I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens soon.
You ever think about your dog Hannah?
I haven't in a while, honestly.
Really?
I'm surprised that you even remember that.
Really?
Yeah, nah, she
Oh,
was the
no,
best.
man.
I kind of want another dog, but my mom does, but my dad's like,
Dogs can be quite a bit to take care of, especially if you don't have the time to. It's not really worth it.
in a dog breed, it'd be a lot of work, but
Yeah.
it's kind of ironic. This podcast lasted the whole time the fire was going, and right when we got to the end,
It's just
it's gone.
It's
Kind
gone.
of it's kind of cool though.
It's nice.
Maybe an idea is like the podcast
Goes
lasts as
until
long
the
as the
fire
fire goes.
goes out.
Yo, that's kind of fire.
But it's been a good episode today. Not today. This night. It's this evening. I don't know what time it is. It's like what, 7:30.
It's like 8:15.
Oh, so it's way after.
We've been out here for like
Hour and a half.
over an hour.
We've been recording for an hour and 2 minutes.
That was
It's
great.
been a-
That was a great episode, guys.
It's
Thanks
been
for
a good
listening.
one. But like me and you never get to sit down and talk to each other like this.
Yeah. I'm staying up because I'm also like really cold, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to like move around a little bit.
Get your body